Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome to a race to Division 1. I can't talk. I just can't talk, YouTube. I don't know what's going on today. I cannot talk. What the heck was that? Welcome to a race to Division 1 episode. Jesus, man. This is like my 10th take trying to get through the intro. I cannot seem to get it down. That's why I'm just going to leave it at that. So, guys, we're doing a race to Division. Wow. I did it again. I can't say division. Can you believe this, Rocky? Rocky's my dog, for those of you guys who don't know. I can't say division properly today. Welcome to a race to the division. Why can't I say it? Welcome to a race to Division 1 episode. My goodness, there. Woo! I'm done for this episode. I might as well just keep letting the gameplay go on itself. I mean, Jesus, I can't even get through the intro. Anyways, I'm sure you guys are going to have a laugh at that one and make fun of me, but what are you going to do? Our first match, a 4-3-3 full Bundesliga team, as I have not come up against most of them. What am I saying? All right, guys, I had to take a little bit of time away from the mic here, get back into it. So, we're up against this Bundesliga team, came up against a lot of them, and he was a tremendous defender, man. He was a very, very good defender, and in the first half, I make a terrible mistake. I leave Blaszczykowski completely open on the right flank, and then I tunnel vision on Mandzukic, and I leave Blaszczykowski an open lane to just literally run up to the net and score. That was complete tunnel visioning right there, because I was so worried about the cross, and what tunnel visioning is, guys, is when you're zoned into something that you don't notice anything else. So that's what tunnel visioning is. But we do get him with the patented over-the-top through ball that I've been just scoring so much with. It's just too overpowered. EA really have to tone down the over-the-top through ball. I feel guilty for using it as much as I do, so I actually think I'm going to try to tone it down a little bit, guys, because I'm not proud of playing, I'm not proud of taking advantage of a mechanic that really seems flawed, in my opinion. So I'll try to tone it down in my future episodes and get some nicer goals for you guys, even though I may start losing, but whatever. Eventually, I started breaking his defense down, and right here, I had an opportunity to score, but for some reason, Di Maria just stopped running. Like, he had an open, no one in front of him. He was unmarked, but for some reason, as soon as he got the pass, he just kind of bugged out and stopped running for whatever reason. But again, he was just a great defender. Even though I was trying to create some kind of attack, he was just able to read my passes, and people who play that kind, man, I'm sorry, guys, but this has got to be the worst commentary I've done on an episode, but I can't even edit this anymore because this is like my 10th try trying to get this one down, but this episode has been so difficult for me. But as I was going back to what I was saying, anytime you come up against a player who's able to read your passes, it's very hard to attack. And he was that kind of player. There's really two different types of defenders on this game. There's those guys who just hold down RB and literally just pretty much rage sprint at your players and try to get that high pressure defense type of thing going. And then there's these types of guys who end up reading your passes, play beautiful defense, and I respect that quite a bit. But right there, he ends up getting a corner late in the second half. I pull out my keeper because I've been having so much trouble stopping corners, guys, and I ended up making a mistake. I shouldn't have pulled out check. That may have been probably saved, but right here, this wasn't supposed to go directly to Mandzukic. This was supposed to go on the right, but he ends up getting it, 90th minute approaching, and he's going to seal the deal right there, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing I can do. He was the better player, and that's all I can say. So this is going to be the first legit loss with this team, and we drop it 3-1. We had a decent amount of chances, but he just played such good defense, and I really can't say anything about that. Very good defender, and I have to get better with my attacking. And I think one thing that I've been doing something that I shouldn't be doing, and that's holding down the sprint button a little bit too much. And I think that's probably because I have Eto as one of my strikers. He's very pacey, and I'm starting to get used to that counter-attacking style of football, and that's not really my style. My style is the slow build-up play, so I got to get back to the way I play instead of trying to rush the attack since I have a pacey striker. Now, this guy's got a beauty of a French league team, so I had to make sure that I played well again, but he did have a couple of players on high work rates, and he's got 2 strikers that are kind of like the tanks, I like to call them. They're very strong. They don't have the greatest of dribbling. Obviously, Falcao, I think, has 4-star skills. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if he got downgraded to 3-star skills. I haven't used them this year, so I'm not sure, but he doesn't have like an agile striker, and usually in a 2-striker formation, I like having at least 1 strong striker and 1 agile striker. So I don't think that 2 strong strikers work well together. That's just me at least. Or 2 target men, rather. I guess that's the way I should put it. But Lukaku eventually does break free in the second half, and finally we end up scoring the first goal of the match. It was a defensive battle back and forth. Eventually he does make a mistake. His defense cracks first, and we end up taking the lead late in the second half. But as soon as I score, he definitely started playing a lot better. Goes ahead, crosses this one. Get very lucky that he doesn't score. It goes off of my defender out for a corner. And as I said before, I have trouble stopping corners, especially when stuff like that happens. I mean, what do you do to stop that? If it lands right to his player, bounces up after he tries heading it right to Thiago Silva, he's going to go ahead and just tap it in. So now it's equalized in the 81st minute. But I go ahead and put my team back on balance. I don't know if I put it on defensive or attacking. I forget where it was, but I find Andre Schürrle. And how many times have we had this happen where Andre Schürrle makes the overlapping run, is free from the defense, goes near post, scores the go-ahead goal. So we're going to win this one 2-1, guys. We end up getting the second goal right after he scores, walk away with the victory. So another win for us, leaving us at 5 wins now and at 15 points. But there's 3 games remaining, guys. So we have a great chance to not only get promoted, but also win the division title. So all we need is a draw to get promoted. But if we get a couple of wins, we walk away with the title, walk away with some extra coins. We'll see how it goes. So hope you guys did enjoy this episode. I know it was kind of started off being a little bit goofy because I couldn't get the commentary down for whatever reason. I couldn't talk. This was literally my 10th try, and that's why I just said, you know what? Whatever happens this time around, I'm just going to leave it. And if I sound like an idiot, oh well, you know, every now and then you got to make a fool of yourself. Why not? But I did promise in my pack opening video that I was going to do a trading video, and I still am planning to upload that later today. The only thing is I have to edit it and do some chopping up so it's not as long as it is right now. So keeping my fingers crossed, I'm hoping to have that uploaded later today / tonight so you guys will be able to enjoy that as well. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see daily FIFA content, and I promise it's not going to be as dumb sounding as this one, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Catch you guys all later today.